Today, we're going to find your perfect day so you can implement and live every single day in the best capacity according to your tastes and your life. So basically, we're going to think back to the best days that you've ever had. Think of a few memories, and you will be able to remember these because the best days come with strong feelings, feelings that you remember. So you're going to go back and you're going to think of what you did on those perfect days for you. See, for me, I've thought about this and I figured out my perfect day. It starts waking up early with the sun, being outside basically all day, spending the full daytime outside, charging my body, getting the sun, the vitamin D, making me feel amazing. I'm lightly moving around. I'm either walking or I'm hiking through nature. Nature is definitely involved. I'm in nature, whether that's a cityscape that has some trees or for a period of time, nature is a part of my day, my perfect day. And I'm feeling good, man. And I'm with people that I enjoy, whether that's people that I like working with or people that are my friends that I'm laughing with. Either way, they're my friends. We get along and things are going great. We're having a good time. We're laughing. I'm moving. I'm in the sun. And yeah, man, that could be making money or it could be a day off with your buddies going on a hike or whatever you like to do. Wake up early in the sun, laughing with your friends, and doing physical activity, man. And that could be traded for so many things. I remember I used to work with my buddy outside and we'd be digging holes, man. He picked me up in the morning at like 7 and we just start digging holes for like 5 hours. I get paid like, you know, for only 5 hours of work, not very much, but I get paid for that. And we're just in the sun moving our bodies, just like getting like so strong. And we're just like laughing. And the physical activity in the sun, I have my bare feet on the ground too. And we're just getting it. We're just cultivating our masculine energy. We're working, we're providing value and also receiving value. So there's that exchange of like, you're helping people. That's the other part of it. It feels so satisfying to enjoy your day and to help people at the same time. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, my work isn't enjoyable. Well, like, you don't always have to do work that's unenjoyable. Work is in nature difficult, but a lot of people out there can find work that they enjoy doing. For that particular job, I had that job for a short amount of time, but man, those were some of the best days, right? And that's while working. If I'm not working, maybe I go outside and I'm rock climbing with my buddies. We go to the mountains and we just grab a hold of some rocks. That's fun. Today, I went and played soccer. I woke up early and I got my stuff and it was raining, but we played some soccer, man. We made some good plays and we're laughing and having fun. Okay, so after that day is done, I'm charged up and maybe there's like a cute girl around and that is going on. But regardless if there's any cute girls around, I'm gonna eat an amazing meal. I'm gonna eat like the best meal. Like because of all the physical activity that I just underwent and I'm in the sun during the morning. So basically, I'm super hungry and that makes food taste better than you've ever tasted in your life. Then I am exhausted, basically in a euphoria high where I sleep like a baby, dude. I sleep so good and food tastes better than it ever has. And maybe there's a girl around, maybe there's not. But, you know, I'm spending the end of the day with people that I love. And that might be my family, my friends, a girlfriend, whoever that might be. And shoot, I might like do a little wiggle, you know what I mean? I might do a little dance, listen to some music, or use my voice in some way. Like dancing and singing is the most innate human thing, honestly. It think of how powerful music is in singers and how like they light the world on fire. And think about dancing. Maybe a lot of people they're too embarrassed to dance, but they're moving in a way that makes their body feel good. So maybe you don't have to dance, but you can do something that's like, you know what I mean? Like you can do something, stretch out, whatever, dude. Something to move your body that makes you feel incredible. And basically, you're just tuning your human vessel. You're like an instrument. And like when you use your voice and you move around in a rhythmic way, like you're just tuning yourself with nature. You're aligning with nature. And basically, if I don't feel good and I watch my phone for like, I don't know, the whole time I'm off work, I feel like dog doo doo because I'm not seeing my friends. I'm not making any jokes with people I like, and I'm not making that human connection. And that's super important. So you really got to look at what you're doing. Like if you're eating junk food a lot and you're on blue light screens a lot, you're not going to feel good. Whereas if you're charging up in the sun and you're eating food that's like, you know, connected from nature, like raw food, for example, that just gives you like power and mana, like something that gives you power, something like fresh, like something from a farm or picked from a tree and or a bush in the wild, like that type of stuff that just like it really just makes you feel good. So you're aligning with nature to the point where it's like a momentum. You just build yourself, boom, boom, boom. And you reach these states of like bliss and joy and like good sleep that kind of like people just forget about or they don't even know exists because they're trapped in the illusion that, you know, they need things. When you look at a lot of people who don't have much, and when I say don't have much, just they just don't have technology and stuff, but like if those people choose to be aligned with nature, like you kind of just see the happiness come out, you know? Their lives may be more simple. And I think a lot of the reason why I don't enjoy myself so much is because I try to look for ways to make my life better when like outside of myself instead of like in front of like what's tangible in front of me. You know what I mean? Like it's really all just right in front of you, like ready in the present moment so you can change it how best aligns with nature. And that happens all in the present moment. It didn't happen in the past and it's not going to happen in the future and it's not going to happen by you thinking about it. It's small little actions and habits that literally like take you from this to like this. And it's such a metaphor for life cuz yeah, man, like fixing my skeleton and my back, it's all like putting myself in alignment. And when I put myself in alignment with the sun and the earth and what comes from the earth and what comes down from the sun, it's just so simple. Like honestly, like the simple things are the most powerful and we just overlook them. And this is just a reminder to you. Like I'm giving you an example of what works for me in my life and I really just want you to think about the perfect day for you. That could be like anything. It really doesn't have to be what I enjoy, but like deep in your mind, you can think of like the best days you've ever had and then you just live those days every single day until you die because the thing is like you're only here for so long and you never know how long that's going to be. So you should find your perfect day, think about it, and then just do more of that stuff. You don't have to do all of that every single day, but honestly, if you're really serious, you can. You could literally like realign your life and just think about what's actually important to you, because money comes and goes and it's a tool. And the thing is, having more of it or a lot of it doesn't make you happy. It can give you freedom, but it's not gonna make you happy by having more of it. If you trade what makes you happy for money, you will have money, but you will not be happy. So balance that out however you will, and just remember that. So you can just be more happy in your life, dude, because life is short and it's not always going to be easy. But the thing is, we tend to challenge ourselves when really life is already hard enough, man. We don't need to make it harder on ourselves. And unfortunately, a lot of life challenges is just lessons that we refuse to acknowledge. And it's our responsibility. It's not anybody else's fault, it's our own. Most problems that we think we have are our own responsibility. There's ways you can enjoy your life. You can't point the finger at the world for the way you feel. Bad stuff happens to people throughout their lives. It's inevitable, but it's the daily things and how we work with that and how we treat ourselves that really determine our happiness. Because some of the worst things that have happened to people, those people live happier lives than some of us that, you know, haven't had as hard of times, but for some reason aren't satisfied or aren't taking the small actions, or basically taking life and time for granted. And I'm guilty of that. And if you are too, I don't know, you have to admit it to yourself, really. It's a hard thing to do, but we all deserve to be happy and live our perfect day. So, with that said, think about what you want. Think about your perfect day, and you've had your perfect day. And you know what? Maybe there's something that you want to do or want to try that you haven't yet, and that could be, I don't know. It could be something, it could be your perfect day waiting to happen. So, whatever comes to your mind, do that. And do more of that and do as much of that as possible and just keep on prioritizing your perfect day. And your life's going to get better. It's going to be sick, dude.